This is a First Alert weather update on CBS News Colorado.
As we remain very dry across most of the state, we have seen a little bit of improvement in our drought monitor, at least for the Denver area last week as compared to this week. So that snow did help us out. If you remember, last week's drought monitor showed parts of the Denver metro in extreme drought. We had a red circle over the Denver area, but that's gone away, so the snow helped. That said, we are still in severe drought across most of the Denver metro along the Front Range as well. High country, unfortunately, seeing worsening conditions there as more extreme drought becomes widespread. We're also looking at parts of northwestern Colorado dealing with very dry conditions. So we continue to feel the impacts of the dry winter, and that has led to more red flag warnings. For today, looking at these red flag warnings in place, 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., the entire eastern half of the state is under a red flag warning where winds could gust as high as about 60 miles per hour out into the plains. For most of the Denver area, we're looking at 30 to 35 mile per hour winds for this afternoon and very low relative humidity, so really dry conditions. The winds will be much stronger as you start to head into the foothills, northern Front Range mountains. That's where we could see winds gusting as high as 100 miles per hour today. North of Fort Collins toward the Wyoming border, winds around 80, 85 miles per hour. So it's just going to be really, really windy the next several days. So batten down the hatches and just kind of hunker down and prepare for the strong winds to carry us into Saturday. For today, looking at these wind speeds climbing in the mountains first before becoming more widespread. As we go into the afternoon, we're going to hang on to really gusty conditions in the high country through this evening and into tonight as well. Winds will gradually relax for the Denver area late tonight and into early tomorrow, but then the winds pick back up again. High temperatures climbing back into the upper 60s, low 70s. We'll see more low to mid 70s out on the plains, down towards southeastern Colorado. Pueblo today 75, mountains in the 40s and 50s, and along the western slope, temperatures getting into the low to mid 60s. So another warm day. Tonight will cool, partly cloudy sky. We'll stay a little breezy tonight, and then those winds kick back up again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's winds don't look quite as strong as today, but we are still tracking potential fire weather concerns for tomorrow with fire weather watches in place. For Friday afternoon, winds could gust again around 45 to 50 miles per hour. So still seeing some strong gusty winds going into the day on Friday. We continue to carry the gusty conditions into Saturday. In fact, Saturday looks at this point like it'll be a little windier than Friday. So here's Friday afternoon for you. This takes you into Saturday morning, and then by Saturday afternoon, starting to see more widespread 40 to 50 mile per hour winds. So lots of windy conditions and very dry conditions the next several days, which is why we have first alert weather days Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then would you believe the change from Saturday into Sunday? We're going from the 70s to the 30s with snow chances in true Colorado fashion. Light chances of some snow Saturday into early Sunday before gradually clearing up late Sunday. By Monday, we start the warming trend and we peak as we head into next week. We are talking temperatures well into the 80s, likely breaking several records for several days into next week.